Alrighty, hello everybody, and today we're back with some more Gladiator Guild Manager. We're gonna be jumping back into our campaign mode. There's a tournament mode too, which we can definitely check out sometime, but today we're probably just gonna resume campaign. Let's see. Everything appears to be set up just fine. My Wi-Fi's been behaving so far today, and yeah. Let's hop right into things. Let's see, what's this? That's the guild, alrighty. We have a bunch of new areas that we can get access to. The druid's definitely interesting. So is the warlock. I think I want kind of a melee damage dealer. I suppose that's what the maceman is, but we kind of already have access to that with a berserker. I think we'll actually just grab the trait crucible. Being able to upgrade gladiator traits is probably solid. And what's that? Extra gladiator slots? Sure, we can grab that. We might as well. Alrighty, it's going to take me a second to remember where exactly we left off. Check all the equipment slots, make sure everybody has as much as they can. Ancient artifact.
It's good to have you on my side, guild owner. Listen, we found a trace to a very special artifact in the ancient temple. I need your gladiators to clear out this room from imp infestation before we can investigate further.
I'll get my boys ready. Alright, we got 3 rock throwers and 2 claw imps. Honestly, let's see. Shaman, hunter, then both knights. The hunter has some mild crowd control. Then again, they did kind of waste their shotgun. Alrighty. This is going surprisingly well. I was expecting at least the hunter to die, but we wrecked him. A knight did the most damage, or Vadite did the most damage, which is pretty cool to see.
Good job. We'll keep investigating. I think
we have plenty of money right now. I'll just grab some stone. Keep on expecting that I'm going to be able to pan on the map. But I can't. And the Thunderwolf has been leveled up. Okay, we can lower your cooldown for that by quite a bit if we just pump your intelligence. I'll give you one into... what's it called? I'll give you one into health as well, just to improve your survivability a touch. Let's see... And I think we only have one person with 2 perks. Yeah, Vadite's the only person with 2 perks. Let's just hit play and wait until we get access to another event.
My lord, here's the first batch of gold from the chamber. 2 more to come.
Good job. We're rich. Alright, we don't want to take on any risky fights right now because we are going to hit the championship in a moment. Gladiator market, anything interesting here? Not really. I'm interested in the item market. Increase intelligence and agility. I will actually grab that. I'd like to put that on the Thunderwolf ideally. They just unlocked a new slot too, so that works out. Minus Gladiator Rages. We are not doing the Temple Arena just yet. We could probably stick with the farm for now. Next fight. Alrighty. A druid and a pyromancer is kind of spooky. I'll throw... Oh, we can have 5 people here. This shouldn't be a problem. Put you up there. I want you hard targeting the pyromancer. Then the druid. You target the druid first, and you keep the marauder busy. You will also keep the marauder busy, then go for the druid. And let's see. We'll throw in Gok's Skullmasher, and they'll go for the druid as well. Or not the druid, the pyromancer. But it seems like we kind of insta-give them all. We may be a touch over-leveled for this arena, come to think of it. But I feel like we're under-leveled for the next arena, given that there's only 12 of them. Alrighty, next fight. We're just gonna try to take all of the most difficult fights here. Alright. A Berserker and a Pyromancer Druid combo. We only have access to 4 people. We will have you target them, them. If I just use a Brigand and hard target the Berserker, I should be able to get Charlotte to take them out for the most part. And we have an extra unit slot, so I'll just throw in the Thunderwolf down in the corner. Our Archer just crazy good. Charlotte it almost died there. Alrighty. We should be able to deal with that. We don't have great crowd control, which is going to be a problem here. I will just kind of hope that this works. I want you to be targeting the Pyromancer, and you guys just kind of do whatever. Very good. How much damage does our Spearman even do? 336 damage. That's on a really good cooldown as well. Yeah, we can do that. We're about on par with the enemies at level here, but they're giving us leeway with letting us use more units than they have. They're a little bit far back, which is annoying. They also have 2 spear throwers. I'm going to want Vodid in on this one. The Shaman's going to be a little bit countered by the Pyromancer, but we shall see. Throw the gloves on you. And we have 1 more unit slot. I'll just throw an extra knight in there to distract the spear throwers. Alrighty, and that went quite well. So we have a 100% chance to receive an item from those 4 cards. So it's honestly optimal to pick a different set of cards. This fight might get a bit sketchy. I kind of expect one of our knights to die here. Okay, they're doing better than expected. Then again, I guess there are only like level 2 and 3 berserkers. Surprised nobody's leveled up. I need to start upgrading the actual barracks for people. I'm allowed 5 people against 3 knights. They're gonna get absolutely shredded. Yeah, I think we are at the stage where we're about done with the farm arena. Of course, our archer's still doing the highest damage. The Thunderwolf is actually scaling pretty decently now that we buffed their intelligence a little bit. Open all. Increase agility by 20 points. And Gladiator gains 50% strength but starts battle with 30% less health. That's pretty awful. Then again, if I want the knockdown on bot. That's too valuable. Increase in agility by 20 points though. 60 agility. It's pretty stupid. I love it. You scale your damage on strength. Yeah, you do. So I'm going to actually give you this. And that'll increase your strength up to 33. I'd say that's worth it. Ancient artifact 2. Holy cow.
I need your help once again to clear out the imps.
There's so many imps, man. Like, why? Where are all these imps coming from? I'll do this first and then I'll help out with that. 2v2. Berserker and a Marauder. That's actually kind of a rough combo for us. Let's throw Charlotte and Yelm. Yeah, Charlotte's getting kind of hard bullied, but Yelm should be able to help carry. Very nice. Okay, Charlotte, you gotta be able to level up now. Come on. I guess not. They're close, though. I can upgrade the Knight's Barracks again. It's actually really cheap. Or I suppose it just doesn't cost any wood, which you're kind of out of. I kind of want to upgrade the Tavern. But that is really expensive. That costs 1,000. I guess we'll do it. And we'll just kind of wait. We'll get stone from this quest, alright. We'll squash him. Squash him good. Honestly, just having some form of bulwark of units in the front seems to be one of the better strategies for this. We just need distractions. There's so many units, and we just want them to not be able to focus down any of our boys. Send in all of our best. The taunt from Vada is pretty great here. Alrighty, that went absurdly smooth. Y'all almost died at some point there, but they got healed back up.
Thank you. The artifact should be in the next...
Alrighty. And we got 2 level ups. Very good. Dunford the Grim. What does your shield pass scale off of? Agility. That scales off of strength, and your main damage scales off of agility. Okay, so you're kind of hybrid. I like it. I'll give you a bunch of agility, and honestly, I'll throw that last point into intelligence. Alright, what do we want for your tier 2 perk? Gaining strength for every movement speed isn't awful. That'd only be 8 strength for this guy, though. Can I just give him another tier 1 perk? It looks like it. Nice. And Charlotte can also get another perk. I think I'm going to give them Ember Heart. 10% of damage blocks, releases a heat blaze, damaging enemies around the gladiator. That means if we're using both tanks at once, it should be pretty spicy. Can have Charlotte more focused on damage while we focus Vaunt more on tanking. Alrighty. And they can block some pretty heavy damage at least. How much can Vaunt block? 255. Can they block less? 213. Alright, they block a little bit more. Gladiator Market, nothing interesting. And there's a discount on the item market. Too bad I already bought everything I wanted, it looks like. Leather hats aren't bad, but I really feel like we should be looking for better accessories at this point. I'll upgrade the tavern. Oh, that gives experience gain to these fellas. To the fellas you get from events. Okay. That makes sense. I wish I knew that before I bought the upgrade, otherwise I probably wouldn't have gotten it. Ring of Death available, 1v1. Level 5 Marauder. Who needs XP the most? Gok Skullmasher honestly needs more XP, but I don't know if they'll survive this in particular. Okay, they should kind of wreck it. It's looking even so far. But Gok just does so much damage. Pushing them up against the wall is not a good thing because they can't use their axe when the enemies are too close, though. Just punched him to death. Consumable item. I really need to sell a lot of this stuff. Or I need to start using it anyway. Item market refresh and stuff is still on sale. Projectile attacks freeze enemies, preventing them from moving for the next 3 seconds. I'm buying that. Experience gained in one battle is increased by 50%. That seems like something pretty solid to do for, say, an Ancient Artifact 3 quest.
In this room. Naturally, a huge monster is protecting it.
That's level 24. The damage storage crystal would be pretty funny to put on Vadite, but I'm gonna wait to do that quest. Gladiator Market, we really don't care about Gladiator Market refreshes, I'm gonna be honest.
I need you to...
How did the peasants think feral undead are your part?
Red-haired she-elf ruling the Deadwoods. It's a curse that brought us the Crimson Mists, they say. The High Necromancer is working hard to spread this narrative.
I see. Well, that cost me 40 reputation with the Necromancer, and that would put me into negative reputation, so I'm not running a gossiping business.
Hey.
Yep, I remember, thanks. The last one, something's definitely gonna go wrong for. Many versus 1. Level 16 Mason. Oh, they're letting me have 7 gladiators? Okay, then. Appreciate the lurk, Xander. Welcome on in. Yeah, we just absolutely minced that poor lad. Many versus one just seems kind of free. Only one person even took a hit.
It's here, right in this room.
Well, I have to use $6 against the level 24. What do you do? Same here, we both saw you live. I very much appreciate the lurk. I thought I wasn't going to go live today, to be honest, but it turns out I'm stupid and I didn't have an appointment anyway. Anyway, enjoy your bean battles later today. Hits an enemy dealing 555 damage. Okay. Throw a rock dealing 555 damage. And pushes enemies away. Can't be resurrected in battle. Cannot be locked down or disabled any ability that makes it lose control. Will do. If you want to harass us, go for it. What's that supposed to be? What'll you do with the artifact anyway?
I'll just tell you this. I require some important technological improvements. Satisfied?
Have a good stream. I'll talk to you later. I will indeed. Didn't know you were an engineer.
Dwarves are.
Difficulty 4 is the difficulty of the battle. I don't think we've done any of that difficulty just yet. Item market refresh. They're starting to actually give us some good items now. Increases agility by 5, intelligence by 3, stamina by 75, and movement speed by 3. That's just all around pretty great. I'll grab it. It's kind of a better version of the hood we already had on Ava. Oh, better than the simple mage robes anyway. I'm pretty happy with the stuff we have on you. Same goes for you. Yeah, I like the attachments that all of our fellas have. I might want to upgrade our item slots just so we can hold more consumables that we're never going to use. I would do Ancient Artifact, but we got a championship to do. Few versus 1. I'll just give my archer a knight and a throwing man here. They should be able to take them out pretty easily. Oh boy. That was close for Gjaln, I think. Yeah, it's Gjaln. But money. And Ava has an upgrade. Never got her second perk. Gains 2% agility for each enemy killed is pretty solid. Especially since they're a pretty hard DPS. Or just giving her 20% agility straight from this would probably be good. Is that only during the Crimson Mist? Because it sounds like... Okay. Yeah, that's probably only during the Crimson Mist event. Has 40% bonus max health, but starts with 60% health missing. That's interesting. I think we go with Introvert. She just like me for real, for real. Get them up to 71. Agility. They do some pretty stupid damage. Okay, their strength does scale for it as well. But their dodging scales off of agility. I'm gonna give them 1 point in movement speed, 1 point in strength. Alrighty. And we have access to the temple arena, so we're gonna do that. We're probably gonna get rolled. But we shall see. Oh boy. Cryomancer. Yeah, we're gonna get rolled. It's odd to say, but this one might honestly be the easiest to do. 2 druids is pretty rough, but the macemen are usually kind of fragile. Yeah, they're just kind of getting wrecked. The knockdown that they do last for a long time, I have to admit, but that was really smooth. Well, try this one. Cryomancer seems kind of spooky. Frostbolt fires a crossbow, dealing damage to all units in an area, freezing them. And freezing stops them from moving, I'm pretty sure. Shoots an icicle, pushing the enemy away and dealing damage. Okay, they do, like, basically no damage, but they're probably gonna stop any movement whatsoever. Let's throw our Marauder out. Our Marauder, Gok. We'll throw a Shaman up there as well. They're probably not going to be as affected by the cryo. Then we want Aeva for some good damage dealing. As long as none of the knights hard focus Aeva, we should be good here. Which it looks like we are. Very good. And this is his 7-round tournament. Tree Berserkers is pretty scary, but they do go down fast. We're allowed 6 people at least. Get you up to 50 intelligence. Oh, we can get you a new perk too. Each time this gladiator summons a unit, they gain intelligence. Or they restore health. Giving them restore 20% of their health every time they summon is pretty wild. And then we kind of buff their health so that they can be a spellcaster tank. Give them a bit more intelligence. I do really want Dawnforge to get some XP, so I'm going to throw them up there. Okay, I clumped my dudes up way too much. Looks like that worked out anyway. Killed 50 enemies with 1 gladiator. That's probably from Aeva, if I had to guess. If I gave them Frost Arrow and Fire Arrow, that'd be funny. Wow, all of these fights suck. I suppose we can do this one, but we don't have much AoE. It looks like the game's going to start pushing me into getting some crowd control. Oh boy. Yeah, everybody's just getting stun locked to infinity. Alright, I think we lost the Thunderwolf. Yeah, we did. Level 10 Warlock. We'll try it. Now, of course, they'd have a Cryomancer too. Just rush the cryo. Rush the cryo and warlock. We are allowed 6 people at least. Okay, if you can't get totems out, that's a problem. Okay, knockdown prevents totems. Oh, that went surprisingly well. I don't think anybody died on our end. Indeed. Yaln is level 6 now. Well, give them a touch more HP, just to balance out their extra strength at start of battle. Then I think we just pump their strength. Bunch of berserkers. We're gonna lose somebody here, but it's probably one of the easier fights from that set of battles. I'll throw our own berserker in there. It's not like we have many units to actually pick from anyway. Ava will hopefully be able to carry this. Or our knights will just shred everybody before they get the chance. Awesome. Why is there so many summoners? We don't have that level of crowd control. We're gonna need to unlock the pyromancers after this. Oh, Vodite's level 8. New item slot is at level 10, and level 12 is for the new trait slot. We'll give him a good balance of stats. 2 shamans and 4 berserkers, that's actually terrifying. I'm a bit scared of that warlock, but we'll see how this goes. We're allowed 6 people, and this is our last match, I believe. Or it's our second to last match. The penultimate match, perhaps. Oh, the warlock just kind of died. Alright then. Damage dealt 15,000. And the next one's 4,000. What the heck? Absolutely wild. The highest damage dealing enemy did 200 damage. That was just from that one fight, though. And a whole lot of summon boys. Open all. Oh, we got an item from each. Damage against burning targets is increased. That's good for, by 70%, 40% less than that. AoE. That's really good for a pyromancer, nonetheless. Gives strength and health. That's pretty nice. What does a dark mage do? Show me what a dark mage does. Jarvis? Show me what dark mages do, please. You can knock down groups of enemies and cast a buff that kills an enemy after a certain percentage of the health is lost. Okay. Temple of Light, able to hire priestesses, support gladiators that help by healing and casting magical shields. I like that idea. But I think I want pyromancers. And we'll actually upgrade that immediately. We don't have a pyromancer available for sale at the moment. I'll give you a touch more movement speed, then I think I just want more health on you. Alrighty. Bridge? Oh, that's the next temple. Or the next arena. Ancient Artifact 3. We're allowed 6 people?
No. I'm...
Alrighty. We'll commit a murder. They're horrifying. Hopefully our knights can just kind of face tank it. Not the rocks! Oh, that rock is awful. There goes one of my main damage dealers. I should have grabbed consumables for this fight. Oh no, my archer's going to go down. Damn. Wow, this guy is really melee unfriendly. Our shaman's probably going to do the most damage here. Killed the ancient undead boss. Oh, they were close. Well, not really. Ava did 6,000. It's not even close.
Whoever put this beast here was serious about protecting this thing.
Seems like it. I will take those rewards. And Ava is level 8. Did we just increase their agility more? I think I'll give them 2 points in health, then I'll pump their agility. And we need more item slots. We can upgrade the pyromancer tower again. Sure. That's max level. That's pretty cheap to upgrade, all things considered. We only have one berserker, so that's not really super worth it. Could get purifiers. I like the idea of them. A spellcaster that deals direct enemy damage and sets enemies on fire has the ability to push enemies away. That doesn't sound like as much crowd control as I need right now, which is the issue.
The Baroness is grateful for our recent assistance and has offered a gift in thanks.
Fantastic. I will gladly take a big ol' sword. And I will give it to our marauder. Let's see. Item market. Anything good? Increase intelligence by 30 points. I mean, for only 60? Oh, it's consumable. That makes sense. I really need to use consumables more often. Guards joining the gladiators.
Are interested in joining your gladiator guild. I'd hate to see them go, but they seem to admire you and ignore my advice.
Let me check them out. What's a crossbowman do? Punches enemies, shoots an arrow that deals damage and pushes them away, gains damage, gains an additional 10% chance of his highest priority stat for each alive and ally in battle. What do you fellas do? Melee attack, shield block, power, and numbers. Are you literally just a better knight? They're literally just better versions of the knight. Oh. What do the spearmen do? Spear attack hits an enemy with a long spear, dealing damage and pushing them away. Blocks a melee attack, hits an enemy, and power in numbers. I'll buy the level 5 spearman, and I'll also grab a level 5 guard. Actually, nah. I'll just grab the spearman. We need more melee damage dealers than we need more tanks.
A troll has blocked the bridge for the past few days. He won't let us cross unless we pay his toll, and each day we must pay again. So us folk did the figures, and we decided to be better to pay you to put him down for good.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna check the market first, though. Okay, it's still no pyromancers. Shoots a fireball, dealing damage in an area and setting enemies on fire. You scale more in strength than you do in intelligence. Interesting. While intelligence scales your damage over time, specifically. Sure, we'll grab it. Built a team of 10 gladiators. I can't move them in their slots when they're dead, apparently. I know we figured this out last time, but still. What do? Blinding light casts burning light onto an enemy and deals burning damage and pushes enemies away. Yeah. Deals more damage than burning enemies. I know it's going to be a little bit weaker because it's AoE, but it still seems pretty worth it to me. Increase intelligence, and how much health do you have? Not much. But I will gladly give you the spear to get that cooldown down. We're going to want to pump their agility by quite a bit, actually, to get them to be able to spam fireballs. Alrighty. Everybody has their consumables. Well, not their consumables, but their other stuff. I want to get rid of Instructor. Let's see what other trades I can get you. So the tier 1 slot has to be a tier 1 perk. That's good to know. I think I'll just go for comfy. Then again, leveling up faster is pretty important right now. Each time the gladiator attacks, there's a chance to crit for an AoE spell. That seems pretty solid. I'll actually upgrade that one. Sure, we'll fight a troll for you. Can't be worse than the... Okay, never mind. It can be worse than the other dude we fought. And we're only allowed 4 people this time. Yeah, I can see how that might be a bit of an issue. Get him, boys. Oh, that's bad. That AoE is pretty rough. If this one random dude somehow wins. No, he's gonna get cornered. Or he's gonna partially dodge it. But yeah, that was surprisingly close, all things considered.
Rats! That
We'll find a way to put him down. 3v3, do we even have 3 people alive? I'll create new battle choices. Okay, well, I'll actually wait on that until our people are healed up. Me lord, I heard this wasn't Sparta. Does that mean you can't kick anymore? I mean, your character couldn't kick in the first place. But other people are still allowed to kick, apparently. Increase health by 640 and strength by 4. That's not bad. I'm looking for some higher leveled stuff, though. Increase agility, stamina, and move speed. That's pretty good.
Psst. Oh, you know.
Let's see.
Some of my
We did
guards are-
find some guards that might just be... Whoops, I did not mean to buy that. We did find some people that are just, like, literally better versions of the base knight. I think they do even less damage, but they're better at blocking. They're basically just the base knight, but with the power and numbers straight. I suppose they're more specialized into tanking. Or even more specialized into tanking than the basic knights already are. We found a witch!
A witch has been discovered in the village. We could use your help capturing her, but be careful. She's very powerful.
That's just Granny. Vadite, you know what to do. Go say hi to Grandma for us. Poor Grandma. Or witch, I guess.
Many thanks to you, my lord. We'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Many versus 1. Let's see. 28 archer. That's kind of spooky, actually, if we don't just insta-kill them. Oh, we're allowed 8 people? Why are we allowed 8 people? Let me at him. Why are we allowed 8 people, though? This feels unfair. Okay. Well... Let's see. We'll do this tournament, then we'll try to deal with the troll. We're gonna stick with the temple arena. What do you do? Restores health to a friendly gladiator, gives shield to a friendly gladiator, hits an enemy dealing 4 damage. Gives a friendly gladiator the blessed buff. Boosts their main stat. That is kind of sketchy. We'll try out our new pyromancer here. The main thing that's sketchy is the archers they have. Hopefully our archers can counter. I really should have done manual targeting priorities. Okay, our AoE cleared them out well enough. The Pyromancer looks frankly way too happy to be here. Just actually using my consumables for once, don't mind me. Next fight. That is a lot of knights. And a single warlock, which I'm going to focus down with archers. Has anyone out there joined us? I believe you are the only person who's asked to be named in the game so far. Well, we'll try to get the spearmen some XP here. Oh, there's 7 people. Oh, yeah, we'll take the Marauder back. That AoE is pretty sweet. Uh-oh. They got the big boy off. They summoned a Fire Lord. Hopefully we all survive. Nope. Skullmasher died. They did level up at least. Charlotte is leveled up as well. Give them some more health and then just bump their strength. And the Pyromancer's leveled up. We're going to want to level up their agility. Then I'll throw some into health. That's a lot of Zerkers. And a Druid. The Zerkers concern me. Because they're orcs. I would like you to hard target them, and you just target the middle guy. Okay, that AoE is pretty sweet. That's a lot of orc. That's a lot of dead orc. We've learned that cryomancers aren't too much of a threat. Combined with 3 level 5 Zerkers, that could be a very different conversation, but we'll see. Cryomancer, meet Pyromancer. And it just critted, insta-killing them. Very nice. They're not as grouped up as I'd hoped they'd be here. This could get sketchy. Elves. Pointy-eared leaf lovers. The elves are 100% going to kill the Pyromancer if I spawn them in. So I won't. Throw in all the tanky boys and 1 spearman, because I just want him to get XP. Okay, the summoner didn't get to summon anything. Okay, the spearman does have kind of crazy range. The spear is deceptively long. We can try fighting a purifier. As long as we don't get close, we should be perfectly fine. Okay, do I send out either of you? Yeah, I think so. Send out Vada and the Spearman. And finally, we're gonna send out Ava, which has been the MVP this whole game because the archer is really strong. In our last tournament, they did like 15,000 damage, but I did have them in every match. Oh, the Spearman got gibbed instantly. What's that you're saying, Vada? He just got disintegrated. Let's give him a little bit of health, you know? Yeah, the Macemen definitely seem like high DPS melee counters, because they knock down fairly often. And they have a decent amount of range. Let's give you a tiny bit of movement speed, then we'll give you health. Health and 1 point in agility. 2 priestesses and 2 maces. Okay. Both of you one-on-one them, then you will... Let me target them, please. Target the priests. You jump in and do whatever, and the shaman will stay there for distractions. Okay, the priest just kind of insta-died. Shaman got kind of low there. I've noticed why the text on the totems are squished. It's so weird. $15,000 damage. Yeah, that arena was definitely teaching us to use AoE though. Damage storage crystal. I'm still not too interested in the damage storage crystals. They're alright. And the Dark Mage. Gives a bit of damage. Okay, you summon a black hole, and you can curse enemies. Okay. Interesting.
A troll has blocked the bridge for the past few days. He won't let us cross unless we pay his toll.
We're up for a troll fight. Throw Vada in there and then just get as many ranged people as we can fit. That's a big club indeed. And you are going to get gibbed, apparently. That should be fine. Troll slain. Killed the troll boss. Took 4,000 damage. Probably more from damage mitigation and blocking.
We're able to go about our business again.
Every 7 hits, the suit explodes, damaging all enemies in an area, dealing damage equal to their max health and knocking them down. The wearer is also knocked down. I don't have anybody that attacks that fast in melee, but that's worth like 400 gold anyway. I think I'll just take stone here. I'll sell one of these damage storage stones. Did you kill my troll?
Just kill my troll? Who, do tell, gave you permission to kill my bridge troll? Huh? He was assigned to that bridge as a tax collector, and a good
Of course it was. Of course.
Yes. Bridges need maintenance, and someone has to pay for that. Getting peasants to pay was a constant struggle until I found that troll to handle the affair.
Too bad we ran into him. He didn't look too friendly.
They didn't seem too friendly. They're trolls. Ugh, fine. Since your gladiators are apparently so adept at killing trolls, will you catch me another?
How about in... How many days does it take you to revive? It's not telling me. Sure, let me know if you find another one. Item market. Anything interesting? There's those boots again, which is pretty interesting. What's the point of that? Okay, we have access to battles. Few versus 1. Let's see. A level 24 knight. You, my good sir, are about to get mulched. I'm pretty sure I could literally just put Aeva in here since they have so much movement speed. You have 21 movement speed. They have like 30 something. We'll throw in a Marauder to humor them though. Very nice. Okay, our Marauder definitely needs stamina as well. The next level up's probably going to be dumped mostly into that. Thunderwolf, I'll give you a touch of stamina, but I don't think you need much. Give you some movement speed because you have to stay quite mobile for this character. And I'll actually give you a bunch of health. The Thunderwolf does some pretty okay damage, and the shotgun attack's really great, but they die too much. Stopping bridge assassination.
An important associate of mine will arrive soon, but rumor tells that a group of bandits await him at the bridge.
That's so many bandits.
They aim to assassinate him. Intercept and eliminate them first.
What kind of associate?
Deadwood's judge.
What happened to the previous one?
By blighted peasants.
Damn. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Anyway. I thought the item shop just refreshed. Why is it like all the same stuff? Ring of Combat. Let's do a 2v2. I'll send in Charlotte and Razor Tip. Yeah, that's what I worried. Okay, taunting. Okay, the taunting does not seem to apply for the abilities. Is he just punching because he doesn't have enough stamina to use the spear? I'll check on that. Oh, he also has an extra perk slot. Increase max health but reduce movement speed. That's interesting. There's not too many perks there that are actually useful for them. I'm gonna just grab the Magic Enthusiast. Hmm. I'm just gonna sell that. I don't care. Gonna upgrade that item, and let's see. We'll upgrade the enchanted ring if we can. Only universal items can be upgraded already. That's fair. Gladiator market, nothing interesting. Guild, what can we upgrade? We can max out the Knight Barracks. I'm not sure how interested I am in doing that. I kind of want to save up to upgrade the item workshop since that costs an absolute crap ton of wood.
An important associate.
Lasmaz is raiding with a party of 6. Welcome on in, my guy.
Await him at the bridge.
How was Assassin's Creed today? Hope it went well for all of you. So many bandits. We're playing Gladiator Guild Manager. It's almost idle management game combined with a auto battler. It's pretty nice and has a nice flash game feel. It's good, just died a lot. Yeah, that's to be expected. It's a difficulty 6 combat. I don't think we can do that. We struggle with difficulty 4 combats. It really depends on how tightly they're clumped up, because if they're all bunched up in one area, we can just use our pyromancer and delete half of them. I'm not going to do it just because we have a tournament soon. Just go for it, you can do it and be rich. You know, that is tempting. But I don't want my people to be on resurrection cooldown when we have a more reliable way to get money in a moment. Increase agility by 20. I feel like I need to grab that. We'll give our spearmen a bow. Okay, yeah, the spear stab is pretty expensive on the stamina. Also, if anybody wants their name in the game, let me know what kind of character you want it on, and I'll throw it there. We have a knight, we have a pyromancer, a brigand, a marauder, a shaman, an archer, a berserker, a hunter, and a spearman. Vodite's already one of the knights. Gladiator wages are starting to pick up. I'm guessing their wages increase the higher level they are. Pay 200 gold the gladiator wages in 1 month. Payday, indeed. We're gonna stay in the temple arena. We're probably gonna try to move up to the bridge arena next combat. But this one we're still kind of struggling with. Mainly a big emphasis on AoE. Lurk had to run sadly. Enjoy the game. Hell yeah. I appreciate you stopping by, Maz. They have a summoner and a lot of Zerkers. We get the tanky boys out here. And a shaman. That burning's so good. If we didn't have a pyromancer, we would have just been completely screwed in that fight, though. Oh, we're fighting guards now, too? That's a lot of grannies. I'm down for some good old granny slaughter. That's so much knockdown on the shaman. Luckily, we have him basically as a mage tank. Let's go for this fight. The spearmen are a little bit spooky, to be honest, but we should be able to deal with them just fine. Will increase your agility a bunch, give you a touch of movement speed. Because our Pyromancer is sort of our hard carry on this map. Or in this arena set, anyway. We're probably going to need to get more mixed crowd control. Pyromancer just kind of deletes things. I gave them critical strike and do extra damage to burning enemies on a burning AoE, so they do kind of shred. Okay, this is a surprisingly good like lineup on their end, or they're nice and spread out anyway. We'll drop 2 tanks, a spearman, and I think honestly a shaman. Just so that they don't get focused down by the grannies. Our spearman's in dire straits, though. It's weird that taunting doesn't seem to apply to abilities. Because even when Vadite's taunting the grannies, they're still, like, throwing knives past them. Or maybe it's because they're within minimum range. It is a shame that we lost our spearman, though. Shouldn't be too big of an issue, at least. I'm guessing that it just has something to do with the minimum range of the skills. Like, you're within the minimum range, so they can't target you with that skill, so they just kind of ignore the taunt. And Charlotte has leveled up to level 9. Let's get them a little bit more HP. I probably need to upgrade their stamina as well. And fight number 5. Well, we'll just go for the knights. Pyromancer, throw in 2 knights of our own. A gunman and a marauder. This should work out well. Especially with taunting and burning. Because Vadite can basically just hold them in place while the Pyromancer burns them to death. Let's see. These fence wielders are kind of spooky, but we should be able to take this fight. They have basically no source of direct damage. The Purifier can sort of do direct damage, but I think it's on a long cooldown. Never mind. It is very much not on a long cooldown. We'll try it out anyway. Our Marauder's leveled up. Let's get you some more stamina. Throw the Marauder and Vadite in here. Soul Healer could do quite well in this combat. I want you to target the Purifier, then target the Warlocks. And you, I want you to exclusively target the Warlocks. Oh, I see what this combat's meant to do. It's meant to stall for the Warlocks so that they can summon their big demon. Because the Warlocks have a skill that's on an absurdly long cooldown that summons in a super unit, basically. So all of those units there were just meant to stall for them. It's a lot of archers. I think I'll just do this because we can... Yeah, we can just torch them. Very good. Oh, our Pyromancer was so close to dying there. but that went quite well. Deals 50% higher damage, but also receives 50% more damage. Any attack type. I mean, that's really sketchy, but that's pretty cool. Two versus one. 4 people versus 1 archer. Alrighty. Get him, boys. Oh. Well, there goes Ava. Yeah, it must be that taunt just doesn't apply to ranged attacks. That's interesting. Increase health by 1,520 and strength by 5. Yeah, we know who that's going to. Wada almost has 5,000 health now.
An important associate of mine will arrive soon.
Let's try it. Pyromancer should be able to do good here, and we kind of just want to out-tank them. Berserker's doing well to finish them off. I don't know who died back there, if anybody did die. Okay, that was just a totem that got crushed. Very good. That was surprisingly smooth.
Excellent. The bridge should be safe now.
Let's see. We need wood, not all of this, so I guess I'll just take the money. I already bought them.
My lord, what have you done? The person you cleared the way for is cruel and corrupt beyond measure.
Yeah, I figured
Local
that.
folk gather some goods for you, so long as you promise to keep them away from our lands.
Wood. I need it. Let's do it, boys. The spearmen are kind of spooky, but they're fragile. Are you an invigorator? Yeah. Weapon block, restore stamina, divine vigor. I'm not too worried about that. All those crossbow men are gonna have a very bad time. That was absurdly smooth as well.
Justice has been served. Many thanks to you, my lord.
I'll grab the Cloak of the Assassin. Oh, I can just take both of them? Cool. Oh, I can choose 2 rewards. I see. So that's what that means. Interesting. Item market, anything good? I'll buy a pair of boots. Then let's do a combat. 3v3, let's go. Vada has leveled up to 10. That means we can give you an extra equipment. Giving you a bit of agility and movement speed should work. We're pretty close to getting you down to your minimum cooldown as well. There we go. Stats in Botted are starting to get pretty crazy, which is quite nice. They did almost die from that spearman, though, so that was pretty brutal. And there's a sale going on in the gladiator market. I really don't care. I still need so much more wood in order to upgrade the items workshop. We'll just buy like 200. Able to upgrade universal items. That's not a universal item. What is? Okay, it'll say it if it's universal. Those are pretty good. Melee attacks knocks the enemy out for 4 seconds. Cooldown 6 seconds. I feel like I want this on my spearman, though. Give you a damage storage crystal. All damage received until it reaches 100 per gladiator's level and explodes for 10% of the stored damage, hitting all enemies within an area. I'll remove this from you and give you the knockout gloves. And we're apparently out of tools. Item market, more helmets. I'll buy another one of those. Do I buy another one? So, I think I do. Just because that health buff is absurd. One v one. Level 8 Spearman. And I'll give them a different type of Spearman. Yippee! I took damage from their relic. Oh, what's that? Increased agility by 27 points. Let's grab item storage. Of course, it costs wood. Why wouldn't it? I think we want to save up for the rhino next. Or, well, we could just get it now. I'll buy more wood than we need, because why not? We're rich. No rhinos available, unfortunate. Okay. I have 2 tanks and 2 archers. I would like you to murder their archers, please. Shaman got a little bit beat up there, but otherwise that went really well. Yeah, Shaman's the only one that took damage, I think. Charlotte got bumped a little bit. Item market on sale. Increase strength by 20 points. I will take that. Each time this gladiator gets damaged, this item gives 2% damage. Gives 2% of damage to strength. Sure, that sounds fun. And let's try the bridge arena. Oh boy. That's just so many. 2 hunters that are level 12 too is really intimidating. This may be the first arena that we properly lose. This feels like we're about to hit a grind wall, to be honest. Where I just need to get my gladiators XP. Because I don't even have that many gladiators. Our Marauder almost died immediately. Ooh, there goes Charlotte. Okay. The Thunderwolf did level up. Let's get them a little bit more health. And by a little bit, I mean almost dump all of the points into health and then some agility. Pyromancer. I'm gonna throw most of that into health and give you some agility. Next fight. 7 people. I feel like we can just burst down these Zerkers before they become too much of an issue. Because the Shaman isn't too huge of a threat, I want to say, right away. I am the wall. You are indeed. Yeah, we just don't have a ton of dudes to choose from. Okay, that went really smoothly. Agility. How much does I have? 77. It's a lot of spearmen. I think we can take them though. We're probably gonna lose a fella here. Okay, but I got really close to dying there. I just need the Berserker to have more health, to be honest. He already does really good damage, but he just dies instantly, so I haven't been able to use him much. Getting hit by a melee attack freezes the enemy is interesting. Giving him crit chance too is pretty interesting. But I think I'm just going to give him getting hit counters with freezing. Because he can't attack when enemies are within a certain range of him. 24. Yeah, I think I'll fight the grannies, thanks. Yeah, they're giving us so many gladiator slots that we have to start hyper-specializing our gladiators. Which is why I bought the Rhino Den. And it is windy weather, which increases the agility of everybody. Alright. I don't have any more what's it called? I don't have any more XP increasing potion, which is a bit of a shame. Continue just being our mage tank, please. That's a lot of guards, but we can probably take them on, given that our pyromancer doesn't get immediately blasted. The AoE on these things is crazy. Yeah, our pyromancer's dead. That's awful. I was kind of expecting that, to be honest. There's nothing we could do. We don't have a dedicated healer. I could have given them a consumable to increase their health, probably. Never mind, I don't have any of those. The thing is, we just lost all of our AoE. We're not in a good spot. I shouldn't be using a spearman against macemen, because macemen are kind of the direct counter to that. But I don't really have a choice. How many fights? We're in fight 5 out of 7, I believe. No, we're in fight 6 out of 7. And we're not doing too great. This is our first time in this arena. Also, welcome on in, Dragon Die. What have you been playing lately? Been lurking for a while? Awesome. Let's see. I would just take this if our pyromancer were still alive. I think we're gonna go for the medium one. And just throw all of our tanky units in there. Which is not many. We could do with a dragon on the team. I think that's a thought that crosses every person's head at some time in their life. I finished up Baldur's Gate 3 on stream and then took a break from streaming. You moved to Brazil like 9 months back, so you finally got your residency. You want to dedicate yourself to learning Portuguese. That's awesome. Sounds like you're having a great time. Now that you're done with Baldur's Gate, I should be able to tune in more too. No, Portuguese is hard. I mean, any language is hard, especially if English is your first language. Like, we took every other language into the back of an alley, beat it up, slurped out its organs, and then sold their skin on the black market. But yeah, I'll be back to streaming eventually. Saints Row 3 is next. Interesting. I feel like we're going to have a lot of losses on our side here, but as long as we can get those warlocks down before they summon in the big boy, we should be good. Yeah, our spear thrower just deleted the, deleted the pyromancers. But that was that arena. Increases strength and agility by 15. Increase intelligence by 20 and agility by 6. Get a magical shield that absorbs a total amount of 100 damage per level of the gladiator holding this item. Oh. Oh. Body now has an 1,000 damage shield. That's pretty goofy. Awesome. I want to get you up to 2,000 health. Then I'll give you a touch of intelligence. So the people who died are recovering. I'm not playing in permadeath mode, so yes. They take a couple of days to revive, and then they're able to do stuff again with no penalty. I think they even gain XP from previous matches. Can we do anything here? We could definitely do a 1v1. A level 12 knight. Ava, get in there. We can get them back faster, but it costs us. Yeah, I've never had to do that, and I'm probably never gonna remember to do that. Ring around the rosy. Skull's full of arrows. This fight, we've done worse. We had the archer just circling around a bunch of tanks for like a good 3 minutes before the game decided to just start killing everything on the map. If the fight goes on for too long, everything starts taking attrition damage. Next arena is Irontown. Not quite down in Goblin Town. Can we buy a rhino? We can indeed. Roars making enemy attack it. Absorbs a lot of damage from all attacks. Double for range and AoE attacks. And hits an enemy for a small amount of damage. And it's a beast race, so it regenerates stamina faster. Now I have to check everything to see if they have those little traits on the side. It doesn't look like it. It's like it's just this. We'll buy a rhino. And we'll probably just give it items related to stamina and health. We could have the biggest brains rhino. Just make it big brain rhino. Probably not, though. Each time the gladiator gets damaged, give it strength. Do we have any helmets in the item market? We don't, but we have a good pair of boots. Which increases the stamina. And they regenerate that faster, alright. We're probably just gonna be absolutely bumping up their health like crazy, because their damage seems kind of useless. I'm just gonna sell these consumables, I'm not gonna use them. Putting this on is actually better than the boots. The extra stamina is quite nice, though. Getting a new troll.
Ready to make good on your promise? My scouts have reported the location of a forest troll nearby. I want you to take him down, then my men will nurse him back to health.
That's a level 45 troll. And it can't be knocked into. It's an enemy for 1300 damage. Why? No. How many people are we allowed? 5? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I can take him. Sir, you cannot. 2 versus 1. The thing is, we need more gladiators, but more importantly, we need XP for those new gladiators, which is really rough. Oh, the rhino didn't get to roar in time. Okay, this is sketchy. How come he had to have intelligence targeting? Or intelligent targeting? Wah. Me and my dog. Yeah. It's a funny looking dog. Chicken. Increased strength. I'll just sell it. It's gonna be getting harder and harder to level up dudes as well, so I should really stop progressing arenas. Sweet revenge.
I need you to take care of a very dangerous criminal living in Irontown.
Well, take him down, I guess. I'm hoping that guy can just deal with them. He is level 7, but Berserkers should be able to break through his block pretty well. Looks kind of even. Let's speed it up a bit. Ah! Dang. We did break the shield, though.
The bastard will not get away with this.
Well, we'll get him eventually. I'm not sure what we're gonna get him with, but we'll get him. I also didn't give the Rhino any traits yet. Movement speed increase? Sure. It's kind of free. Where was it? There was like absorb damage from nearby enemy. Or nearby gladiators. %10 of damages received restores health to all friendly gladiators, I guess. Damaging an enemy causes them to bleed. I think we want Vitality Echoes. This should be good. That shield did his work. Oh boy. Those Zergers are hitting us hard. We should just be able to whittle down the enemy's block before they manage to get about it, though. Very good. Money.
During the last several weeks, we had a few groups of very peculiar undead descend from the Hollow Mountain and attack the city. Something's not right. I need you to go up there and find out what is going on.
No, I'm good.
I need you to...
I'm trying to get the Necromancer's reputation up, but he seems to anger everybody else pretty consistently. I'm not sure if I'll even be able to complete that quest. I just don't have anybody high enough level.
Last night, a group of bandits broke into our guild.
What'd
They
they
took some of
do?
our golden...
Yeah, well, go get them.
We located the bandits. Are you ready to attack?
Why he level 20 though? That's a lot of HP. Does he just look like an action? He's basically a max level character. I don't think we can do that. One versus few. I feel like Donford can deal with this. Oh, I can place him anywhere. Donford has 18 movements, their archers have 16 movement. Alright. Very nice. Stealing from me, lord. Let me at him. You will die. How many am I allowed? 6 people? Let's get back what they stole. Hopefully this burning can pull its weight. That level 20 Marauder has not been touched. What are you doing in the corner? You're stuck in the wall of the map. And you died of burning. Okay then. I'm surprised we managed to deal with them. But that was mainly from burn damage, and she got gibbed. Lost a lot of people.
Bastards and got back what they stole. Plus we found some additional gold on them.
I'm just pumping all of that into health. It's basically all he needed at this point. Ah, crap. This is close to a tournament, too. Might have to pay to quick revive some folks. We'll go back to the temple. We can revive them for 2 mana crystals. Alrighty. Next fight. I really want the Rhino to get XP. I'm going to use this to try to level some of our lower level people. This Spearman does pretty crazy damage. How much damage does he actually do per hit? 800.4. And he does knockdown every few attacks as well. Let's see, next fight. We're gonna kind of suffer without AoE here, but that's kind of fine. We're gonna absolutely roll this arena, but this is necessary for XP grinding. Our people are just too weak for the quests that we're getting. Wargs. Huh. I'll go after him. Hopefully the hunter's good against dogs. I'd imagine they are. Okay, they're just all gonna get stun locked by the rhino, apparently. Rhino Spearman combo is kind of going hard for us. Yeah, just having the Rhino with some DPSs behind it works really well. And they get a flat damage reduction on everything, too. I'm just dumping all that into health for the Berserker. We already have guaranteed item chances for the highest difficulty type of fight, so we're going to move on to the next one for chances of getting multiple items. That is a level 12 Berserker. I suppose this will be a pretty solid test if this combo's really as hyped up as it's been so far. I have no clue what I'm saying. Do I set Downford out for some XP? No. Let's try to get everybody up to around level 10. Yeah, the Rhino ate that hit, and then everybody else just deleted that Berserker. All health for the Rhino. We could have bought the Rhino fairly early on as well. We didn't have to unlock them. I do feel like the Huntsman was a bit of a wasted investment, though. They're an alright enough mixed unit. I'm just using the same tactics for all of these fights. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke. And Razor Tip did the most damage there. Extra damage against cursed enemies. I'll just sell that since I already have one of those.
I need you to take...
I'll deal with them. I have an idea. Hopefully he'll just get distracted by the healing totems, and then we can burn him to death. This was a bad idea. Yeah, because my guy's wasting all of his stamina on blocking or on melee attacking. He's not getting to summon more totems. But apparently it went well anyway.
That's how I deal with my enemies.
Let's get some wood. Ring of Death. 10v10. I don't even have 10 gladiators right now. Let's do a 1v1. That's not a fight, that's a small war. I know, right? Oh, he missed the... Ooh, this could be the end. Yep. That was so close. One more attack would have done it. I'm not sure why they want me to check out the gladiator market so badly. 1v1. It's the exact same 1v1 fight. Can our archer deal with it? Archer, watch yourself. Archer, derogatory. No, our archer cannot watch themselves. Yeah, we're going through a phase where we're kind of just under-leveled for everything. It's because we beat the arena. Our dog is far too low of a level. But I will upgrade the dog's shack so that it can level up faster. And then I'll do it again. Dog. Let's use the same strategy as last time since all of these fellows are pretty underleveled anyway. Very good. Let's see. Thalgr the Divine, Cleric. Hits an enemy for 25 damage. That's really low. I was expecting... I suppose you are level 2, but still. Cast to heal the friendly gladiators around them in an area, restoring health. Does not work on itself. Sure, we'll beat up some clerics. I just want to see how they work. They seem like just melee healer hybrids. They're probably just so that you can keep an AoE healer close to the front line. That's what I imagine. Yeah, that's what it looks like. They're tank healers. Ooh. I like them. You know, let's not do the fight with a bunch of clerics and a bunch of tanks. Oh, I'm allowed 6 people here? That seems overkill. Fireball! They call them dogs, haha. They cannot indeed pet that dog. Nice. I'm just trying to turbo boost this Rhino's XP. Yeah, those clerics seem pretty solid. Next time I get a chance to look at one, I should take a look at its health. Health is 900 at level 2. That's not bad. It's pretty solid, actually. Yeah, I should consider getting me some clerics. Dog could probably do this solo. Well, he could if it wasn't for the clerics anyway. There we go. It is now dog. Fireball! That was fast. And our Rhino did not get a level up from that. Got another health booster. Makes all enemies in an area around the gladiator lose health every 5 seconds, doubled in crimson mist weather. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Ready to make good on...
I do kind of want a dog summon. That sounds fun. You know what? Yeah, we'll just revive you. We want our people to be really spread out because it has AoE attacks. I think that just has to do. Yeah, the percentage damage reduction on the Rhino is working pretty well for us, but it is going to go down in a moment. Now we just have to rely on Vadi keeping his stamina up. Nice.
Excellent! He'll need some time to recover and learn the job, but I think I have a new bridge troll... tax collector in place.
Let's see. For Doggo! It's a nice gift you have, being able to reason and cooperate with trolls.
What were you saying?
Nothing, why?
Never mind.
Glad to have been of service. 10v10, let's go. Oh, dog's dead. They old yellered him. We have so many mana crystals at this point, I'm tempted to just res them. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Just a miscellaneous spread of rangers and then a hefty front line. That should work. Especially with all the taunt we have. It's so much burning. If the Pyromancer doesn't get the most damage here, I don't know what will. Yeah, that was really fast. I don't think we lost anybody. Yeah, 11,000 damage. That looked like a pretty decent XP payout, and we get an experience potion. Excellent. Anything good in the item market? Not really. What's this? Increased intelligence and health? Sure. And the gladiator market has nothing interesting. Oh, we can get wargs now. Beast fighters with a good melee attack and dodge, good at chasing down backline enemies. I don't think I care. I think I just need an AoE heal like the cleric. One v one, and it's this freaking troll again, or this ogre anyway. Ogre, troll, orc. I just call them all of the brute races. Why don't I? The dog is probably gonna die doing that. I'll send Vada at him. I feel like Vada is going to lose this. Yeah. That 1v1 battle's just cursed for us. Gladiator market. That's a level 7 cleric. I'd like to buy one that's at a decent level, like level 9 or something. Item market. Let's see. Increases in intelligence and stamina. Don't really care. And another tournament. We'll fight on the bridge. More XP to be had. I'll grab the hunter, actually, yeah. Nice. Yeah, doing the Rhino with just a couple of medium melee units seems to work surprisingly well. Should I have dog summon a dog, though? I'll have dog summon a dog. That sounds funny. Okay, basically the same deal as the last fight. Calling the wolf back. Okay, the dog seems to be quite solid, actually. And dog is close to getting level 10 as well. Which I believe is just the item slot number 4. Yeah. This honestly seems easier than most of the other fights. Sure, all of those knights are pretty high level, but they should get shredded pretty easily. Oh, it's probably disproportionately associating that difficulty because the druid was a level 15, and they really don't impact the battlefield like at all, unless you're only relying on a single melee unit. Okay, that could have been bad. Rhino almost got stunned out of being able to taunt. That's a lot of dark mages. And of course they'd be split up into 2 groups. Yeah, having Dog just summon in an entire extra unit seems really solid, actually. Especially since they're a tank that's already drawing aggro away from everything else. Let's just pump that health up. Our Pyromancer's level 11 now. Extra item slot. Yippee. I've been pumping their agility to try to get their attack cooldown down. Did we throw a knight in there? I don't think we need to. Something else needs the XP more. We do want to do this one just for the extra card. We have a 75% chance of getting an item from both of those. Oh, we min-maxing now, boys. At least to a pretty small degree. This is like the same difficulty as all the other fights, they just allow us to take more people in. Nice. Open all. And we did get 3 items. Charlotte can level up as well. Give them a decent balance. And guild. I'd like to expand the amount of gladiator slots I have. Wow, that is really cheap. I'll expand item slots a bit too. Let's see. Ring of Death. Many versus 1. 1 crossbowman. That poor man. Well, he did almost completely delete our Marauder. And I suppose they did delete Gal. They did it level up at least. Let's see. Alrighty. I think that's going to be it for me today for Gladiator Guild Manager. I might do a little bit of off-camera grinding to get a few new units and level them up a tad. But yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing for now. Hope you had a great time here. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Mr. Fun is live with Atlas, so I'm going to send you guys his way. It sounds like an art style game. Thank you, Bade.
Rock and stone!
Rock and Stone Brothers.